Every single mistake, believe it or not, is a blessing in disguise. Today's magical practice will prove it because you will discover that there are actually untold blessings hidden within each mistake. Welcome to day 26 of the Magic Gratitude Challenge. My name is Nsei and I am your transformational coach, passionate about helping people transcend their past into purposeful and joy-filled living. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click the bell so that you will not miss out of any of the juicy content that's coming your way every day through the challenge and beyond. Have you ever wondered about the fact that children make many mistakes while they're learning to walk, talk, write, and we don't give it a second thought because we know that through their mistakes, they'll learn and eventually get it. So the question is, why is it that adults are so hard on themselves when they make a mistake? Did you know that the same rule that applies to children applies to you? We all make mistakes, and if we didn't make them, how would we learn? We have the freedom to make our own choices, and because we have that freedom, we have the freedom to also make mistakes. I know mistakes can hurt, but if we don't learn from the mistakes that we've made, the pain we suffer is ultimately for nothing. And by the law of attraction, until we learn from our mistakes, they'll continue repeating themselves. To learn from a mistake, we have to first of all own it. And this is where people can become undone because they often blame other people for their mistakes. For example, when you're pulled over by the police for speeding, for a vast majority of people, rather than take responsibility for speeding, we would rather be upset and mad at the cop for hiding in the bushes and catching us and giving us a ticket. But the mistake was ours because we were the ones who chose to speed. Now, the problem with blaming other people for our mistakes is that we suffer the pain and the consequences of our mistakes regardless. But because we're pushing the blame to other people, we didn't learn from it. And so, bingo, we attract the same mistake over and over again. Understand that you're human and you will make mistakes. That's one beautiful thing about being human, but you must learn from them to avoid unnecessary pain. And what is the easiest way to learn from a mistake than using gratitude? No matter how bad the mistake may sound, there is always something to be grateful for. And when you look for as many things as possible to be grateful for about the mistake, you magically transform that mistake into blessings. Guess what? Mistakes attract more mistakes. However, blessings attract more blessings. Now, which would you prefer? The practice for today is to think about a mistake that you've made in your life. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, but choose one that still hurts for whatever reason. Maybe you lost your temper with someone and lost the relationship. Maybe you trusted someone and they duped you of your money. Whatever the mistake is, once you've chosen the mistake that you would like to transform into blessings, the next thing, look for the things to be grateful for about it. Here are two questions that you can ask yourself. 1. What did I learn from this mistake? 2. What are the good things that came out of this mistake? The most important things to be grateful for about every mistake are the lessons that you learned. No matter what the mistake, there are always many good things that came out of it and have changed your life for the better. Think this through carefully and see if you can find 10 blessings to be grateful for about that mistake. Taking the example of being pulled over by a cop for speeding, here are some ways that you can find gratitude even in the midst of that. 1, I'm grateful for the police for wanting to protect me from harming myself and harming others. 2, I'm grateful to the police because I am honest with myself. I was thinking about other things and I wasn't concentrating, hence the speeding. I am grateful for the police because it was foolish to put myself at risk, speeding with a tire that needed to be replaced. I am grateful to the police for the wake-up call. Being pulled over did affect me, and it will make me watch my speed and drive carefully later. And you can go further down the line looking for many things. Try to get at least 10 things that you're grateful for about that mistake. I will strongly urge you to take any mistakes you've made in your life that you still feel bad about, and in your own time, follow this magnificent and magical practice. Think about it. Through one mistake, you have the power to bring many blessings. Now, a quick recap of the practice for today. 1. Start out your day with a count your blessings practice from day 1. 2. Choose one mistake you've made in your life. 3. Find a total of 10 blessings you're grateful for as a result of making that mistake and write them down. 4. To help you find blessings, you can ask yourself the questions: 1. What did I learn from the mistake? And 2. What are the good things that came out of this mistake? 5. Just before you go to bed tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and think back through your day to the best thing that happened to you during the day. And holding that rock, say thank you. I'm curious to know what resonated with you as you went through the practice today. Leave me a comment or question in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss out on any of the juicy content coming your way every day through this challenge and beyond. Till we see again tomorrow, it is goodbye and God bless.